Gargabuni mentioned that this is the Avirbhav of Srila Prabhupada, and Tirubhav is coming up, and there's a distinction. And but I have to say, perhaps my offering is more suited to Tirubhav Mahotsava, but this is the meditation, perhaps for several reasons that I've been having, is more along the lines of viraha. And recently I put in the Jamuna. We had a ceremony for my godfather Swayam Jata Prabhu. Aditya passed away earlier before I came back to Vrindavan. And Kurmarupa, so many devotees of leaving. And so I'm thinking of this. And then Kusha told me last night that this year is the 40th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada's disappearance. I didn't know. Well, I suppose it's mathematics, but I never thought of that. And so I've written my offering kind of thinking of that. So there's a verse that Srila Prabhupada would say a lot. It goes, Yasya deve parabhaktir yatha deve tata guru tasyaite katitya hyartya prakashante mahatmanaha. And this is only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are the imports of the Vedic literature revealed. And the verse goes, Yasya deve, and then Yasya tasya, but within this verse you have Yatha deve tata guru. So this is like a parenthetical phrase within the verse. And this is like this verse, Yatha deve tata guru, as to the Lord, so to the Guru. So without it, the verse would read, only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in the Lord are the imports of the Vedic scriptures revealed. So why has this phrase been put in, as to the Lord, so to the Guru? Because we don't know the Lord, but we do know our spiritual master. And by the mercy of the spiritual master, everything is revealed. This is prakashante. It is all revealed. The Lord, Subhag Maharaj was speaking of this sometime. The Lord retains the prerogative to reveal himself. And in the same way, the spiritual master, he also retains the prerogative to reveal to us what we need, when we need it. Our spiritual master, the spiritual master never leaves you. He's always waiting. He's always watching. And when the right time comes, he reveals what we need, exactly what we need. We should never think that we're bereft. So, Srila Prabhupada said the highest standard of Rupanuga Bhajan, or what it means to worship in the lotus feet of following Srila Rupa Goswami. We say this verse, Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutam. Because Rupa Goswami understood the Manobhisht of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, therefore he was able to establish his mission in the world. And so, Srila Prabhupada, as the foremost Rupanuga, because he understood the Manobhisht of Sri Rupa Goswami, which is non-different from the Manobhisht of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Prabhupada understood that, therefore he was able to establish Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission all over the world. And he fulfilled the prophecy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Pritivityache yata nagaradigram sarvatra prachara hoibe moranam. This movement of Mahaprabhu would be spread in every town and village. And so, what is this Manabhisht of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Rupa Goswami explains it in this verse. Anarpita chirim chirat karunaya vitirna kalo. It is unatojala rasam swabhakti shriyam. Service to the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. So this is our goal. This is the prayojan. Our goal is extraordinary, and so the endeavor to achieve it also has to be extraordinary. And Srila Prabhupada is giving us the highest goal, and he's also giving the highest means to attain this goal. Yeah? Shri Krishna Sankirtan. The Sankirtan of Lord Chaitanya. We're in this movement. Prabhupada has placed us here. There's a verse by Prabodhananda Saraswati. Yata yata gora padaravinda videta bhaktim krishna punya rashihi tata tatot sarpati hridya kasmat radha padambujo sudambu rashihi. For those who are the servants of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika spontaneously arise within their heart. So we want to serve Radha and Krishna. We serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Sankirtan movement. And this is what Prabhupada has given us. This is how Prabhupada has engaged us. So, Srila Prabhupada, let's see. Srila Prabhupada, by his great mercy, he was sent by his beloved Ishtadevas, Shri Shri Radha and Krishna, to enter my life in 1970. And 7 years later, Prabhupada left our sight. And it seems like looking back on it and being as old as I am, it seems like a short time, but it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It was a lifetime. Just in that particular time. Prabhupada, but this is the way it was, not only for me, but for all of the devotees. And it's been 40 years since then. So the word viraha, or vipralamba, they mean separation. Srila Prabhupada once said that he is never separated from his guru, that his guru is always there before him. And I long for this day when I can also say that. So everything that the Guru gives us is for our benefit. And then that means even his separation is for our benefit. But, it makes you wonder, why? What's the value of pain? What's the value of separation? And we can understand from Krishna's Leela that when Radha and Krishna are together, they are completely absorbed in one another. When Radha and Krishna are meeting, they don't know what's happening. They don't know who they're with. They don't know where they are. They don't know the Leela that's happening. They're so completely absorbed in each other. But only after separation, then Radhika remembers everything. All the details come back to her. And so, in a way, in a small way, it was like that for us. When Srila Prabhupada was with us, There was nothing else. It was like the world fell away. We only wanted to be with him, to receive his glance, or to comment, to know that we were pleasing him. He was our life. And the devotees sacrificed their families for him. There are devotees here in this temple that were disowned by their families for becoming devotees. The devotees sacrificed their standing in society. We became, it's like most of the devotees, at least in America, we're like from, upper middle class families maybe. It was for our families. It was a humiliation for them that we became devotees. And then we were on the street chanting. But for us, it was okay. We were willing to sacrifice that standing in society for Srila Prabhupada like nothing. It was just whatever we could do for Prabhupada. The devotees sacrificed their careers. Somebody was talking about how the devotees got arrested. You get arrested, you have a criminal record. Many devotees got arrested. They willingly got arrested to sacrifice for Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement. They have criminal records. They sacrificed their careers. They sacrificed their youth for Srila Prabhupada. We went, my husband and I, Trey Rishi and his wife, we went to Iran for Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada came once. This was he came twice. Then in 1976, that was his last visit. We were so absorbed in Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was doing so much. He was meeting so many people. And we were all so happy that we forgot what day it was. It was Lord Balaram's appearance day. We forgot that. And Srila Prabhupada, when he heard that we had forgotten Lord Balaram, he said, "Oh, you forgot Lord Balaram? It's all right, observe this the next day." He wasn't angry at us. He was angry at Harisori though, because he should have done it. But anyway, we were. This is the way it was. But now, so many years later, we're remembering all this time, and slowly all the details are coming back, and I'm seeing it in a different light. So it was Balaram Purnima. And Prabhupada was there for 4 or 5 days. That means that Prabhupada was there in the time of Julan. We didn't have Julan in those days. We weren't celebrating Julan. But this was the time of Julan. And if it's a time of Julan, that means that it's Rupa Goswami's disappearance day. So Prabhupada was in Iran at that time, and it was Rupa Goswami's disappearance day. We didn't know, and we didn't celebrate Rupa Goswami's disappearance day in those days. And maybe the devotees here in India, but most of us didn't know. And so, but Prabhupada was there. And he was speaking. I remember, I've looked back on the lectures, Prabhupada was speaking much about Rupa and Sanatan. And that was the last time. That was the last time I saw him. And his last words to me were, "Thank you very much." And I didn't know why he was thanking me. And I have to say, I still don't know why he's thanking me. But in this way, he marked the importance of that time for me. And now, I'm trying to honor that time. There's like a philosophical point that actually needs more explanation, but I'll just tell it to you, and I think maybe you'll understand. Just as transcendence can be proven logically only in the negative, so we are most able to understand and realize spiritual attachment in separation. That separation burns. But it is in that burning that we remember our love. And it is very, very valuable. So, before Srila Prabhupada left for America, he spent his days in extensive writing and preparation and deep bhajan and prayer at the Radha Damodar temple in Sevakunj. In Gitar Gan, I think another devotee mentioned this, he writes that Radha Damodar are eternally situated in Sevakunj, and they have given him their blessings to remain there, close to them. Sevakunj is a site of the Ras Leela. Srila Prabhupada has written that he eternally resides there. He sits there at the feet of Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Rupa Manjari, Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Vilas Manjari, Sanatan Goswami, Lavanga Manjari, and so many others. Just as Bhishma Dev chose the time of his leaving, and this is his departure from the world, so Srila Prabhupada chose the time of his departure in the month of Damodar, performing Urja Vrata, or the worship for the mercy of Urjeshwari Shrimati Radhika. Srila Prabhupada entered Nitya Leela in the Yam when Shrimadika has just prepared the evening sweets for Krishna and is now preparing for Abhisar, or her meeting with him. All the Sakis are assisting her. It is a time of great hankering, excitement, and anticipation. And it was at this time that Prabhupada left this world, 40 years ago. Thank you.